And greetings everybody, and welcome to another JeSter Reviews. And today I'd like to thank one of my subscribers, Raulf Bloodfist. That's a cool name, isn't it? Who suggested that I try and review an Hirogen ship of sorts. So I went on to the exchange, and there this was. It was 3 million EC, and it's the Hirogen Heavy Escort, Hirogen Hunter, sorry, Heavy Escort T5-U. Now I was very pleased with this because it came with a free upgrade as well. I was so pleased that I didn't have to spend any more EC, because this has cost me an absolute fortune in EC to equip. So let's have a quick look at some stats, shall we? What we'll do is we'll go over the build when I go onto the bridge, so don't worry about that. Tier 1 is increased accuracy. Tier 2 is +5 defense rating. Tier 3 is 10% kinetic damage and 10% energy damage. Tier 4 is increased critical chance, 2.5% critical chance, excuse me. The statistics for this ship is it's got a hull of 100,836. The shields, I'm quite happy with that, 19,800, and the resists, they're quite respectable as well, in the late 30s, with again radiation resist being a little bit low, so we are vulnerable to radiation attacks. The accuracy rating 72.5, critical chance 28.5, critical severity 141.1%. The turn rate on this ship is 5.7 degrees a second. It's quite a good turning ship, is this. Really good. So yeah. So what we'll do now is we'll visit the bridge, and we'll talk about how I've equipped her. I mean, let's have a quick look round her first, because in my eagerness to speed things up, I'm not showing you the ship in all its form and glory, am I really? Right, so there we go. I'd like to know what these little round things are here. These little twizzly things, I've no idea what they are. But they've got one there, one there, one there. I wonder if it's so it can land. I wonder if it's... no idea. Some more little oddities here. What are those? No idea. Yeah. It's not a bad looking ship, actually. It is only very small, so if we zoom out you'll get an idea of size. So it is Escort size, really. Yeah, I'll have to have a look, see, and compare the hull with my normal Escorts and see just how this ship's hull balances with my other ships. So I'll have to have a look at that. Anyhow, there we go. Oh look, she's got a telephone on the back there, look. A cell phone. Or a TV remote control there, look. It certainly looks like it, doesn't it? I think someone's having a laugh in the design office at Cryptic. Looks like an old cell phone, that, doesn't it? Anyway, right, so let's go and take a look at the bridge and see what's in store there, shall we? See you in a minute. And greetings, here we are on the Hirogen Hunter Heavy Escort bridge. And yes, I'm in uniform. I'm in the Hirogen kit. Yes, just what's going on over here? Excuse me, crewman or crew person. I actually told you to dress accordingly for the. I said put your armor on. That's Herald armor on the Hirogen ship. Yes, you're standing out. Yes, well, I can see you're very upset and broken up about that. So if you don't mind, yes, just change when you can. There we are. Right, here just can't get the stamp, can you? Right, let's have a look at this bridge. Well, we've got some. What's that? I have no idea what that is, but it's a liquid of sorts with something inside. What is this? I haven't the faintest idea what that is either. And this is interesting. Look, you go here. Look through this door, and it goes nowhere. Goes up. No here, and not even here. So thank you. Right. So someone has gone to the trouble of designing a bridge with some nice slidey doors on that go nowhere. Very odd. So what's this? Let's have a look what this is. Oh, this is the duty officer's console. What's this? What's this one here? Access to library files. Excellent. And what's this? Ah, access to the bank account. Right, so we've got we know where we are, these three consoles. What's in here? Ah, this is the looks like some sort of storage room. I keep clearing Toby out of here. He loves the bones. Keeps coming in here for the bones. Yes, Toby, leave these bones alone. Look at him. Little cute, isn't he? But he keeps pulling these bones out of here. Yes, not very good. Let's move along over here. I caught him in this room the other day. And there you go, look, more bones. Yes, he's here again, look. Leave these bones alone, Toby. Right, there we go. So here we are. So back on the main area. Let's have a look. Oh God. Nets with more bones in. As we look up, more nets with bones in. Some very large animals up there. With lots of chains. Yes. I think this bridge has more in common with the Feklari Ferrang ship. Rather than an Hirogen ship. Yes. Well, let's have a wander around here. There doesn't seem to be a screen, just windows, or a window of sorts with more chains and lots of strange objects and weaponry. Oh yeah, an Andorian weapon there, look. Yeah. And a bat'leth. And there's a sickle sword there, look. Yes. Anyhow, moving on. Oh, hello, Romulan person. You look deep in thought there. Are you looking at the weaponry? You're just here for the small craft, right? Okay. But, you do look deep in thought. Anyway, I'll leave you to your thoughts. Far be it from me to upset you so close to some dangerous weaponry, but. Oh, here we are, Mr. Potato Head. Sorry, crewman. What's happened to your uniform? I did ask you to put the Hirogen kit on. What do you mean you can't? You won't fit you. Oh. Okay. Oh, yes, I have a bone to pick with you, by the way. Toby came to me with a very, very large bone the other day, and he'd only been in here with you, and you were only on the bridge. How on earth did he get hold of that? You what? You gave it to him? You don't just go giving him bones. What do you mean he liked it? Well, that's far besides the point. Don't give him these bones. It just doesn't seem right to be giving him bones from animals that we don't know anything about. You know. Anyhow, just yes, man, there you go. Right, so Well, there we go, really. It's not much to look at, is it? You know, if you like dead things hanging from the ceiling and dead things in your cupboards and things. It's, yes. Doesn't do anything for me, unfortunately. But, you know, if you do like dead things hanging around and dead things in water and things, then this is the ship for you. Yeah. Call me Mr. Fussy, but, you know, I do prefer my ships to have less dead things hanging around and, you know, more creature comforts rather than dead creatures. But, anyhow. Right, so let's have a look at the build. So, the ship came with 2 standard dual heavy cannons. It came with a transphasic torpedo and 2 Tetryon beams, but and a Tetryon turret, destabilizing Tetryon turret. But they were all Mark 10 and they came as standard along with the transphasic torpedo. You can't upgrade these, so I wanted to take them up to at least level 15, and you couldn't because the weapons that come with the ship are locked. So anyhow, I went on to the exchange and I bought these. And these were not cheap. They were like 4 million EC each, and plus I've had to upgrade them. So luckily there's an upgrading weekend going on as we speak, so that helped. The destabilizing Tetryon turret, that was also rather expensive. That was a little bit more. You were looking at about 5 million EC. The beams, I couldn't really pick the beams up because I wanted to do a Tetryon beam build and a cannon build, but the beams were really expensive. So as you can see from the little screen there, I've just got a little bit of an example of what the ship does with beams. I used the 2 beams that came with the ship at level 10, and I just fit the rest out with normal Tetryon beams. So as you can see with the little screen, I did a run with the beams on. 2 of the Tetryon beams that came with the ship, the destabilizing beams that came with the ship, and the rest are just normal Tetryon beam arrays. And as you can see, she still performed quite well with beams. You can't tell the difference between the 2, of course. The difference is how the damage is delivered, but just gives you a rough idea there of what the ship is like with running some beams. Yeah, it's going to be a while yet before I'm able to purchase any more big purchases with EC, because yes, it cost me quite a lot to put this little ship together, but never mind, it's all energy credits well spent. Now then, the build, the deflector, the impulse and the warp core, these are the discovery set, part of the 4-piece set. I'm only running 3, and I'm running the Mako covariant shield, purely and simply because I'm getting more maximum shield capacity and shield regeneration, so I'm going to run with that. This is a really good piece of kit. Unfortunately you won't be able to get it unless you buy the Amari ship. This slam shot magnetic artillery weapon, it's really cool. I really do like it. It's not very good on the accuracy. It's been nerfed a little bit. It's got minus 50 accuracy rating, but its damage is 4,926.4 kinetic damage and 985.3 damage per second, with a 20% shield penetration. Really good piece of kit is this. So if you were ever going to buy the Amari ship, this is what I'd buy it for, more or less. The slam shot, I quite like it. I mean, a lot of people won't, but I do. The devices, I'm running the phased waveform beacon, which brings in Herc reinforcements. Red matter capacitor. Engineering consoles, universal hostile acquisition for the accuracy rating. Tachyokinetic converter for the critical chance 1.3% and 13.1 critical severity. Trellium D plating. Don't go anywhere without this. This is becoming part of my standard build now. Trellium D, really good piece of kit. Best piece of kit out there for free. So go out and grab it. The Universal Sustained Radiant Field. This is from the Reputations tab, the Iconium Representations. I said it again. Reputations tab. And it gives me 26.3 bonus to outwin all heals and 13.2 all weapon damage, with 26.3 to bonus shield heals. And it does need this hull heal because this ship can, well, it's not very squishy, to be fair. You know, it's got 100,000 hull, so it's not that bad, to be honest. But anyway, the M6 computer, again for the plus 15 bonus all damage for 15 seconds when you hit the little clicky button, and the Universal Domino Epic Universal Console, which I'm only running for the accuracy rating. This is a really cool piece of kit, the Universal Enhanced Inertial Dampener Field. Now that gives you a little turn rate, which I've taken to using quite a lot, because I'm firing the torpedoes from the rear. So I do a cannon run at the front, hit this little doohickey, and it does a complete 360 turn, and out pops the torpedoes from the back. So I quite like that. I'll show you that when we get into it. And the Tactical Locus Custom Fire Control, again for the critical chance 3.9. Binaural infusion circuits, again for the critical severity 26.2%. And the Universal Abrasive Hazard Shielding, which I've got from my Arbiter. Just going back to the binaural infusion circuits, that will cost you 200 lobby or 140 if you wait for a sale. Another piece of go-to kit is the Universal Dynamic Power Redistributor module. This is considered to be one of the best consoles in the game today. If you are a Romulan KDF player, you can pick this up from the exchange for about 4 million to 5 million EC. Fortunately, if you are a Federation aligned player, this will cost you considerably more, because you have to pick up the Atlas. You can pick the Atlas up on the exchange, or you can chance your arm and try and get it from a lockbox. Good luck with that. But really good piece of kit if you can get it. Going to the stations. There we go. We have a Lieutenant Universal Station, which I've turned into a tactical one. And we have a Universal Station, which I've turned into an engineering station. The Commander Tactical Station. And the Lieutenant Commander Engineering Station. Lieutenant Commander? Is that Lieutenant Commander? That's... Ah, right. So I've made a mistake there, because I thought this was the Lieutenant Commander. I didn't realise. Dear me, I've been losing out there. I'll have to check that out. Anyhow. And finally the Lieutenant Science Station. So, there we go. So what I suggest we do is we go do a bit of a Jupori run, and let's see how she performs with these cannons, shall we? So I shall see you in just a few minutes. So here we are in the Jupori system. Let's give this little Hirogen Hunter Heavy Escort test shot. this is the little console thing. Just get back into position again. If you hit this, look at that. That puts me in line for. Cool, wasn't it? There we go. Oh, that was the slam shot. Did you see that? The magnetic artillery, I think it's called. Doesn't come with this ship, of course, but it's certainly very useful. There you go. Tell you what, this is great fun. If you want to just do a bit of a reverse run, there we go, back around again. Talk about you, it's always hard to position yourself when you're using cannons. Done with the U-turn. Oh, fire. Let's start that fire now. Well, she's certainly fun to fly. I must admit, I'm not a lover of Tetryon cannons, to be honest with you. Pushy beam thing. Hit that tractor beam. Oh, that's a soften them up. And then do that turny thing. There you go. Launch the. It's a really useful. Get out of jail through tricky, isn't it? Oh, I got it. Hold on. More trouble here. Let's. Yes, I must admit the slam shot is my favourite. Favourite weapons. You can see it there. You can fire at a tremendous distance as well, but it's not very accurate. That's the problem. There you go. It's done it again. Right, so let's get into position. You can scour the good news. Now let's fire some torpedoes at it. Some of those, there we go. It's a handy little tool, isn't it? Or manoeuvre, should I say? It's a handy little manoeuvre, isn't it? Cool. Got some damage to the front shields and rear shields, but I think that was my stupidity getting a bit close to that explosion. This is great fun, you know. I'm really enjoying this. fire. Excellent. That 27,000 hit there. Oh, there we go. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was a really, really good run. I really enjoyed that, actually. It was really good. It was so good, I said it twice. So thank you to Raulf Bloodfist for giving me this idea. The Hirogen Hunter Heavy Escort T5-U. Worth every bit of EC this was. And I'm going to have some right fun with it. I'm not keen on the bridge, to be honest with you. I think it would have gone better with the Feklari Firang ship that we just recently got. I think it was a Christmas ship giveaway. Well, I really enjoyed that little run there. I hope you've enjoyed watching this review. Don't forget, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And yeah, I want to bring you another review shortly. I think we might do a few Romulan ships, I think. But anyhow, until next time, this is JeSter signing off. No, Toby, just give me that bone. You know you shouldn't have it. Just give me that. Just give me that. Oh.